Hey everybody, it's time for another What Sold. We're going to do 12 What Sold, and one thing I want to tell you about my What Sold, they're not necessarily these massive bolos. They're the things that keep your shop running, your store up, and keep money flowing into your account. Not everything you find is going to be a bolo. You need to kind of keep your eyes out for everything. Everything's a bolo in my mind. Anything that can make you $10, $15 is you want to be on the lookout for it, and you want to have those items in your eBay shops, Poshmark, whatever it is that you're selling on, so that you can just keep the money flowing, so that when that bolo does come up, you can afford to grab it and just boost those sales up. It'll just be that extra sale for you. So stay tuned. Go back and watch some of my other videos. I have all sorts of items that as you're walking through these thrift stores, you can see $10, $15, $20 that you can make just like that while you're searching for that item that's going to make you $100. I usually throw in some higher end items that'll make you $50 to $100 as well. So usually there's one or two of those in each video. So stay tuned. Let's get right to it. The Dirty Dozen What's Sold. First up is something that you can probably get real cheap if you are paying attention, and that is a lot of handkerchiefs. The buyer was all in for $12.70. These are eBay fee of $12.55. So when I give you these prices, the $12.70 is the after tax. There's no reason for me to tell you what they paid with tax. The only reason you would need to know that is the eBay fees are charged, like on this one, $12.70 is after tax, but eBay charged the 12.55% fee on a $13.59, which was what the buyer was technically all in for. $13.59, 12.55% of that is $1.71 plus a 30-cent insertion fee. So every time something sells, you get 30 cents. So when I tell you my fees were $2.01, it was $1.71 for whatever the eBay fee was, plus the 30-cent eBay fee. And then on this one, I actually did promote it, and that cost me 36 cents. Cost me $3.36 to ship out, and it only cost me like 10 cents for all of these. I got them at an auction, and they just came with a whole bunch of stuff, and they were just a whole bunch of different beautiful linen, I guess, handkerchiefs. I don't even know what the fabric was. You saw how I posted them. They did take a little while to sell, but as you can see, they'll sell. As you pick them up, just throw them in a box. Sometimes you'll just get them with other stuff, throw them in a box, and when you have 8 or 10 of them, sell them. All right, next up, we've got this book. It is like the wonders of science, and yeah, it's just an antique book. And if you watch my channels, if you've watched any of my videos at all, you know that I love selling these antique books because you can usually find them very, very inexpensive. And as you can see, we sold this one for $9.99. We made $6.35. eBay charges a 14.55% fee on books for some reason. I don't know why. And then also on media mail, you don't get that good of a discount even if you're a top rated seller or anything like that. So kind of is what it is type of thing. So you don't make a lot of money on your shipping. A lot of my other items, I do cover some fees with the shipping and my handling time and things like that. Alright, here's a basic Tommy Hilfiger shirt. I don't know if you can see this. It kind of has the little marker there to say that it's Tommy Hilfiger. You can get these shirts sometimes at garage sales or anything like that. These first 3 items I got at an auction. That's why they're such a low price. You can kind of bundle a lot of things up, and you can get them really cheap. So we made $8.36 on this. Easy pickup when you can find these. Next up, we got this Super Mario's carrying case. I got this at an auction at a garage sale for $1. I think I probably could have held out and got more for this, but look, I got it for $1, and I'm a part-time seller, and I don't really have a lot of room right now for things, so I try to turn things over quickly. I can get more stuff than I can sell. So I might as well just keep making money, keep making money, keep making money, instead of holding on to these things forever and waiting for something to sell for $2, $3, $4, $5. You know, you want me to hang on to this thing for 3 months so that I can get an extra $5 out of it? I don't think so. It was pretty cool, and we maybe could have got a little bit more money out of it. So depending on your circumstances, more than welcome to hold on to something like this and get a few more bucks. But it's pretty cool. It's like a Nintendo Switch carrying case, and as you can see, we made 15 bucks on it. So hey, that's good for me. I like $15 sales. I picked this up at a thrift store. I did pay up for this, but I didn't mind because I knew I would make, I would at least double my money. And when you're buying things for $1, doubling your money is not that good. If you're buying, when you buy something for $1, you want 100. You want a 10 times profit on it. When you buy something for $15 or $20 or $50, if you're doubling your money or tripling your money, you're kind of making some money. You buy something for $100 and you sell it for $200 and you double your money. That's a good deal. So as you pay more for items, if you make more, even though you're not getting that 2, 3, 400% return, you're only getting 100 or 150% return, you're still making more money. And this is a great example of this. We made $23.71, but it did cost us 15 bucks to get this into our store. But I had no doubt this thing was in excellent condition. It was good, and it sold for right around where the comps were at. Pretty good. Really cool unit. It actually, I think, sold for a little bit more with my dogs. All right, next up, if you maybe watched one of my other videos, I had bought several Barbie dolls at a garage sale, and this is one of them. I bought several of them for $5. I bought about 10 of them, so they're about 50 cents a piece, and we made $6.83 on this twist and turn. He's got kind of the leg joints, and he can turn right there, so that's called the twist and turn Barbie. So keep your eye out for the twist and turn Barbies. The twist and turn Barbies tend to make more money than the other Barbies. Alright, we found these Vans Rastas. And on these, I don't even know if I showed it, just a weird flaw, kind of. There we go. But when you got your feet in them, you can't even see it. But I like to reveal everything. These were brand new. I don't think anybody had even worn these. So we ended up getting those at a thrift store. We did pay up for them. Paid about $5 for shoes there, but I was okay with that. Made $5. I don't know where these people are selling shoes for like $30, $40 and offering free shipping and think they're making money. I don't offer free shipping. So be careful what shoes you pick up. I know you watch a lot of these channels and they're grabbing shoes and making millions and billions of dollars on shoes, but take a good look at their inventories. They usually have hundreds and hundreds of shoes just sitting there. Like if you got room to store hundreds of shoes, more power to you. Make sure it's not in your house, because maybe they're funky shoes and they'd be stinking up your house. So be careful buying shoes. You want to, unless you're a full-time reseller and you got a place to put that stuff, be careful how many shoes you get. They take up room, they stink, and they're just not always that quick sellers, and they're not as high profit as people would like you to believe. When you're paying $10 for it, your shipping it costs $10, so you're already out $20, and you sell them for $40, you make $20, which isn't horrible, but you're waiting a long time sometimes. So make sure you know what shoe you got and how much you're going to make. These sold pretty quickly. I thought they would be worth more. I didn't even comp these out while I was in the store. I probably maybe wouldn't have gotten them, but I did not notice that flaw either when I was at the store. So I think I could have got a little bit more had they not had that flaw, had I checked them out a little bit better. Most of you know this is my bread and butter are my antique books. I have good access to antique books and they don't cost me very much. I'm even saying this one cost me $1. I don't think it did, but we'll say it did. We ended up making $21 on that book. Again, at an auction, I got a whole bunch of hats. I just lotted these 4 hats up together. Some of them did have some flaws. This one was really nice. Some of them were very nice. Some of them had some flaws, like this one. They have the hook and loop. Make sure you say hook and loop, not a Velcro. Where these tactical people can put their patches on them and things like that. So as you can see, this one had a little bit of paint on it that I wasn't able to get off, and I just thought maybe it'd be better if I just put them all together, and it worked out for me. I put all of them together and we made $15.16, so that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad for those hats. Next up, I'm selling golf clubs. Golf clubs at a lot of these places, thrift stores, you can get for $1. So just comp them out and be careful now, because I've been told that USPS isn't going to let you ship these longer items anymore. I'm not 100% sure what the deal on that is. I'm going to have to look it up myself, because I have lots of golf clubs, but you can usually get them for $1 at a lot of thrift stores. So, turning $1, this one I only turned into $5.66. I took a offer, I believe, but a lot of times you can at least turn it into $10, and you can do pretty good. I was kind of getting club happy, and I was buying clubs. You want to probably sell them for at least $10 a piece. All right, next up, we got some shoes. Now these shoes weren't in perfect condition. Like I said, if you find the right shoes, you can make money on them, and you can pay more money for the shoes. You know what I mean? You can pay up for the shoes and still make money. That's what I was trying to find. You can definitely see that there were flaws inside these shoes, and they still sold for decent money. So these were worn out shoes, and I think I even said as much. Yeah, they're not perfect. So we still made $25.45 on those. So that's a good deal. All day long I'll spend that kind of money to make that kind of money. And here are some serious gloves. If you see that label, make sure you pick them up. These are pretty good gloves. We got them for $1, and the buyer was very happy, and we made $17.97 on those. Got those at the auction, maybe a thrift store, I can't remember. It cost about $1. Probably not, but probably did. Anyway, so when you pay more for items, your profit margin is going to be lower. I hope that makes sense. And if you can see by these numbers, the buyers were all in for $330.50. That's an average of $27.54 per item that I sold these 12 for. The eBay fees were $49.52 with an average fee of $4.13. Obviously those fees go up as you add books and as you add higher cost items. My shipping was $77.57, which was $6.46. That's still the high end of first class. And we had a couple heavier items and some shoes in there, so that wasn't too bad, but we had a lot of medium mail and lighter items. And these cost us $46.95, which was about $3.91 an item, which is a little bit higher than I normally am. But like I said, that's what these videos are about. You're not always going to find these bolos and you're going to pay $10 and you're going to make $100. That's not realistic. You're not going to find those every day. You need to go out there and keep the machine turning with these type of items, and that's why I'm showing you these, so that your eye can be trained to say, hey, I'm looking for the bolo, but I see that serious gloves over there. I'm going to go ahead and pick those up for $2 because I know that I can make 15. Even if I buy them for $2, I can buy them for $5, and I still know I'm going to make $10 easy. So that's kind of what this is about. You, you can't just go in there thinking you're just going to get bolos all the time, or you're just wasting your time. You got to pay every second you're there. Every 15 minutes, you got to be finding a $15 item, right? $1 a minute, $1 a minute. You got to be thinking that. That's only $60 an hour. And that's if you were working full time every second of the day, right? So you got to think about that. And the cost of goods, what we said, $3.91. So that means our profit was $157.23 for 12 items. That puts us at $13.10 per item. Not great, but like I said, if I can get these sourced, listed, and shipped in 15 minutes, which you can if you do it. You can get it done. These things are really easy, and you're looking at 47%. We only made 47% profit on this one. This is not a good. You want to be above 50%. So, realistically, we did good on a couple things. The Vans, Rastas kind of hurt us, but most other things we did a good job. It's just the fees start to add up, the shipping adds up, things add up, and we only made 50%. So we didn't quite get 50%. So when you see these numbers that all these people are doing, unless they're selling amazing things, you can take that number that they're saying and you can divide it by 2, and that's what they're bringing home. And then you got to take a little bit of chunk of that out for taxes, especially if you're a full-time reseller. You got to pull all your taxes out of what you're reselling. So be careful with that. And if you're a part-time reseller, you still need to hold your taxes, but depending on what you're claiming at work, you may be able to cover some of that from what you're making at work. It's just basic. These are just what sold that can keep your store going, keep your eBay store going, get you a few extra bucks so you can have some nice things in your house, nice things for yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.